Good morning. Another beautiful day for a walk and talk. I get to process out loud the thoughts that are going on in my head in hopes that it will help somebody else. My name is Karrie Miller. I'm a master coach. I help women, emotional overeaters, lose weight. I do this because that's what happened for me. I was an emotional overeater and didn't even know it and tried to lose weight. No matter what I did, I couldn't lose weight until I sought help with a coach. She helped me bring conscious awareness to my unconscious behavior of eating enough for 3 people at every meal. And when I released the root cause of why I did that, within 3 months, I lost 16 pounds and didn't work out. All I did was stop overeating. I have since lost, on average, and kept it off for over 5 years. I've lost an average of between 25 and 28 pounds. It kind of fluctuates given the day and the time of the month. And I'm proud of that I've been able to keep it off naturally. And I want to do that for other women as well. Today, I think I want to talk about being the sentinel of your mind. And what does that mean? Are you guarding what you let into your mind? Are you guarding what you let into your unconscious mind? What are you absorbing every day that could be part of the contributing factors to you feeling out of control and being, let's say, quote unquote, over emotional? What are the contributing factor? Is it a contributing factor to your inability to maybe lose the weight? And in my training, I've learned that what you watch on TV, what you listen to on the radio, what you take in on social media contributes to your emotional home. Your emotional home is where you spend the most time. It's not where you spend 100% of your time. It's where you spend the majority of your time. Do you spend your majority of your time in anxiety, in depression, in anger, in sadness, in meh? Where do you spend the majority of your emotional time? I used to spend mine more in meh, and I'm going to say frustration, because I was growing up and into my 2 marriages, I was never allowed to feel anger. So I was frustrated or irritated. I could never be angry. That's where I used to spend the majority of my time. Everybody in victimhood mentality, everybody in the world is out to get me. Nobody will help. They always do things against me to make my life harder. Never understood me. If no one ever understood me, I never fit in anywhere. So I spent a lot of time isolated and alone. And since deciding to work on myself and becoming the guardian of what I let into my unconscious mind, what I let myself absorb, that's helped shift my mindset away from the drama, the insecurity, the oh woe is me victimhood mindset. I've been able to let go of seeing things from my old filters, I guess I want to say. I don't look forward to being in spaces that I may predict to be overly dramatic or heavy, I guess. Yeah, they get you. Can you feel that sometimes when you walk into a room or into a space and it just feels heavy and you want to leave? That energetic feeling of tension, maybe. And, I lately have been talking about hindsight in reflection and looking back on family functions. Not keep throwing my family under the bus. Don't get me wrong. I love my family to death. But looking back on the family functions, there was always that heaviness that I experienced because my unconscious mind and my body was telling me I don't want to be there because I'm predicting the drama and the snarkiness and the picking at me that I allowed for too long. So what are you letting in to your unconscious mind that may be contributing to your current state? Are you addicted to drama TV shows? The drama reality TV shows? Are you even the type of music? And I feel like I'm kind of fumbling my way through this today. So I apologize for my tongue-tiedness. Are you addicted to the overly dramatic TV shows? Are you addicted to the wrong types of music? And I'm not saying it's all wrong, okay? I'm just saying, is it contributing to your state? Is it contributing to your thoughts, your mindset, to your current way you perceive the world? Is it time to detox from some of that? What you let in is how you start to perceive the world. It's a habit. It's what you're practicing. And what you practice, you get better at. It becomes an unconscious behavior. The more you practice tying your shoes, you don't have to think about it. It becomes an unconscious behavior. The more that when you first learned to drive, you had to check your mirrors. Is your seat adjusted? Now that you've done it for a while, you don't have to do those things anymore, right? You just get in, you automatically do it. You don't even think about it. The more you practice something, the more it becomes an unconscious behavior. Like in a previous recording, I talked about what are the words that you say to yourself? How often do you practice calling yourself a name? I practice calling myself pig, filthy pig. You're just a big old pig. And I gave myself permission to no longer call myself those names. I am becoming the guardian of my mind. I am learning to be in control of what goes on in my mind, not the other way around. My mind no longer gets to control me. I am the guardian. I am the sentinel of my mind. So I'd like to invite you to look and take an audit of your life. What things could be contributing to an emotional home that you don't want to live in anymore, that you could detox from, start to dial back on, maybe even change, so that you can maybe see how you feel 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks down the road after dialing it back and detoxing from it. Does it change the way you feel? For instance, when my parents were alive, they had the news on all day, every day. I'll say all day, for the majority of the day. And they were very on high alert, up in arms, I'm struggling with the type of word I want to use. But it had them very on edge. It had them very snippy, I guess, when it came to things. And even just when you go over there, they had the news on in the background and you're talking to them, a lot of the times it was very kind of short and curt and came across as very, sometimes hurtful, very harsh. And when my dad passed, and my mom stopped having the news on all day, I could see the difference in her after several months. How she became more joking and playful and conversational. And I even brought it up to her one day about how, I like that you don't have the news on all the time. And she said, that was for your dad. I always did that for your dad. And that I could see the difference in her. And she kind of didn't know what to say. But I think she kind of took that in and made more of a conscious effort to, maybe an unconscious effort to not be as harsh or snippy as she used to be. So that was a pleasant change. So I invite you to take an audit of your world, and what are the things in your world that may be contributing to your anxiety, your worry, your depression, your sadness, your anger, your guilt, your frustration, your shame. I chose to no longer listen to the news. I choose to no longer listen to regular radio. I watch very little TV and very few commercials. I am more addicted to anything to do with mindset, inspirational, positive, loving, uplifting things. And I find myself wanting to be that way in my life for other people and having a different perspective on my life from it. Am I there 100% of the time? No. But that's what I strive for. I strive for an emotional home that comes from love and compassion versus victimhood, anger, and dislike, frustration. And it's a better place. I feel happier. I feel more fulfilled. It's a place where I don't feel the need. I don't feel the pull to search for food. When I feel fulfilled, there's my tongue-tiedness again. When I feel fulfilled, I don't feel empty inside. And I don't feel the need to fill that emptiness with food. So take the audit, journal on it. I will always tell you to journal, my go-to. And, just take a look back. Take time to reflect on what are the things that are going on in my life that if I no longer watched the drama reality TV shows on TV, that may change. Do I sit down with a bag of chips or a pint of ice cream or whatever to watch that reality TV show? And if I don't watch it, do I want that bag of chips or that pint of ice cream? I think you might be surprised that you don't. And if you feel so compelled, give us a couple things in the comments that you currently are watching, listening to, taking in, that you are going to choose to detox from for, I don't know, let's say 2 weeks, and see how you feel. I'd love to hear it in the comments. All right, my beautiful souls, live radiantly and always stay true to you. I love you.